Yes. Now, just looking at what the legal rights and benefits are conferred by marriage, yeah. Marriage brings with it many rights and benefits, including the right to file a joint income tax return, yes, with the IRS and state taxing authorities, yes. Creates a family partnership under federal tax laws. Oh, oh, oh. A marital life estate trust receives spouses, independent Social Security, disability, unemployment, veterans, pension, and public assistance benefits. And then you can receive a share of your deceased spouse's estate under intestate succession laws. Right. And claim an estate tax marital deduction. Sue a third person for the wrongful death or loss of consortium. Sue a third person for offenses that interfere with the success of your marriage, such as the alienation of affection, criminal conversation. These laws are available in only a few states. Yes. Receive family rates for insurance. Avoid the deportation of a non-citizen spouse. Oh, oh. Now, I was married to a woman, and as far as I know, I still am. And when you decided that you were going to protect the women and children, yes, this concept of being married, Judge Aurora, these rights and benefits that Heidi's receiving without the actual enforcement of the laws, where you decided you'd use forgery and fraud, right? You wouldn't protect my due process rights because you're afraid that I'm going to put you in prison and sue you for everything that you own. Yes. The truth of the matter is, the dissolution of marriage is fraud. I never got a copy of it. Our marriage license is from the United Nations. Yeah. My record was expunged in July of 2012. When I responded in August of 2012, yes, I said I didn't want a dissolution of marriage. Oh, did I include in that response an actual copy of it? Because after Heidi motioned the court for default dissolution of marriage, you never gave me notice of court hearings again. You decided that you'd protect the women and children, that you would make me pay child support, yes, without any protections of law. And then somebody from the state of Washington decided that I was going to pay for all the food stamps that Heidi received, yes, all the medical care my sons received, yes, and that you as a state were not going to protect my rights. Get me all the employees of child support services. I'm going to find out every. Oh, you don't like men. Give me every employee of child support services that thinks that all men should be supporting women because women gave birth to children. Now, I'm still married. I want to get a divorce. Do you not understand this? When you don't give me actual notice of court hearings, and then you don't read the actual documentation that I have no history of drug or alcohol, yes, no arrest record, and there was no reason I shouldn't have had custody of my sons for the last 7 years. You have refused to enforce the equal protections of the law. Now, I made the decision as a man, yes, that I would wait for the removal of the protection orders. You decided as a judiciary that you were going to teach me a lesson as a man, that you're going to be so fucking mean towards me. Yes, that there's no possible way that I will ever get custody of my sons. I, as a man, decided to be mean towards you in documents. Yes, forgery, fraud, no penalty of perjury. Now, Judge Rohr, you're going to prison, and I'm going to sue you for every asset that you will ever own. Do you think that I, as a man, don't have the right to sue you for not making sure that I would get notice of court hearings? I'm going to sue Child Support Services and the Department of Social and Health Service and each and every individual in Child Protective Services that I sent thousands of emails to, that they would not enforce the equal protections of the law. Now, as a man, yes, I had certain legal rights. Oh, I could sue a third person for offenses that interfere with the success of your marriage, such as alienation of affection and criminal conversation. Did you interfere in the success of my marriage? Well, let's say, yes, you did. Yeah. You should have told my wife in 2011 that Paul's on probation and that Guam had issued a no contact order. Yes. You should not have interfered. So, when she motioned the court for dissolution of marriage and you had me arrested at the same moment as serving me, yes, Healthy Families of Clallam County interfered in my marriage 20 days after I had contacted them when they made up a story that I was attempting to contact the petitioner through a third party. Yes. Now, you interfered in my marriage. Now, she responded. The children in the middle class. I responded after my record was expunged. She motioned the court for default dissolution of marriage on August 27th of 2012 as Heidi Lee Hodges. You, as a court, should have informed her of the contempt of court for knowingly motioning the court for default dissolution of marriage when the respondent had responded within the 90 days allowed. Now, this judiciary, this state, and the United States is guilty of interfering in my marriage. Yes, you are. Now, I have over a terabyte, 1,000 gigabytes of emails. I want to dissolve the marriage. You're going to have to remove your court orders. Do you understand? You're interfering in my marriage. You were obligated, yes, to tell the petitioner at the time for the motion for default that it's a contempt of court to lie to the court about the response of the respondent. Then after that, yes, you allowed for her to motion, yes. Notice for settlement, yes. Declaration of my non-biological daughter. Ooh. And you never gave me notice of court hearings after that. Now, judges, you've interfered in my marriage. Remove your court orders. Child Support Services, remove the back child support. You cannot discriminate because of the gender of the respondent. You're getting sued for discriminating against men. Men.